Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
And then he's looking like a creep in this shot.
Creep mode.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Naturally aka Aisha, and we are back with really and truly it's the first movie review, I guess, that I'll be doing. So without further ado, got the boyfriend here, and we're gonna jump right into it.
Sorry babe. Spoiler alert. We are gonna be talking a lot about stuff that actually happens in the show. So, yeah.
So it opens up with her. She might be, I don't know, 10, 12 years old, and she's looking at a pool. These white children they're getting their hair wet, and they're allowed to do things that, hey.
And then she talk about me easily distracted. Watch it.
She just can't get her hair wet, because of her mother, and her hair has been bless you. Her mother had pressed it, and I definitely easily relate back to, just wanting to get wet, wanting to fit in, and you can't because your hair.
And I mean, I've heard about the struggle, but I've never really seen it in that particular way, and even the way it was presented, especially with the water thing. And then the kid was laughing at her, like it was.
Yep, been there.
It was a bit eye-opening.
Been there as a child and as an adult.
Because I mean, growing up back home, there wasn't anything like that as far as having to deal with hair stigma until later on. Because I feel like my sister and my aunts they grew up finding Christian households, so everybody had natural hair anyway. It wasn't until much later on that some people started messing with that creamy crack and stuff.
So pretty much when you're growing up, everyone all the kids have natural hair. Pretty much. It's not until they're in their teens.
Yeah, pretty much.
That they start weaving and relaxing.
Yeah,
okay.
So.
My mother had me relaxed at 5. Shout out if that is also you, because your hair was unmanageable.
Yeah.
That is still an excuse today. Plenty of women today say that their hair is still unmanageable. I personally don't believe that, but I think it's all about the products.
Anyways, she wake up in the middle of the night, call her mom over and all kind of things. She was on her way over based on whatever outside dialogue happened. And she showed her, and they were talking about it, and it's like.
And she was ready to do her hair.
This goal, this lifelong dream to
get married to a man that could take care of you.
A man that could take care of her.
Sidebar, she could clearly take care of her own stuff. Her apartment or her house was popping. It was nice as fuck. It wasn't like she was.
Her whole situation was popping.
I don't know if she had a man for it, but.
It turns out it wasn't a ring, guys.
I feel like that was a benefit for her.
Benefit for them both because
it totally screwed up her life though. It totally
But why did she prepare her life for only that as a goal though?
Because
her mom told her so.
Mother.
Sometimes you can't take their road for them. That's just how it is. You can't live your life through your parents.
Right.
We get enough. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Family affair.
Yep.
There it is.
Totally gonna just pop up in the middle. Yow, ninja boy.
So after the blonde. Oh, that was a really weird scene with the honey and the white guy. That was. Why did you scare her? I feel like they needed that in the movie so that she's getting her groove back. She can still do it. She can still go out there and flirt. At the same time, no. Tell me how the fuck. Within 3 seconds of getting into the club, she falls flat on her ass. But in the same heels and in the rain, when she's leaving the white dude's house, he has this long, drawn out, sidewalk, mad stairs, friend, she could do that no problem. After being drunk.
I mean, true. So you want to just start talking about American Gods right in the middle? Yo, that dude, he's good from American Gods, and you guys should watch that show too. It's awesome. All right, my segment done now. Go ahead, your turn. So she breaks up with this guy after going to she went to the hair salon afterwards or before? She went to the hair salon before, and they creamy cracked out her hair, and her hair dropped out on beard
that was
things.
fucked up. Sidebar. Whatever. When you go to a salon, smell what the fuck they're putting in your hair, because that was some real shit that really does happen. Like, you laugh, but there are stories, look it up, of women that go to salons, go to the Dominicans, go to whoever, and they really do mix a little bit of.
You gotta bring culture into the Dominicans. Why?
First off,
why you gotta do it like that?
You don't know, because when you're in Brooklyn, you go to the Dominicans. That's just what you do. And I'm from Long Island, so when I would have to get my hair done, we would go to the Dominicans in Queens or in Brooklyn. That's just a thing. You specifically go to the Dominicans. You don't go.
Not necessarily though.
He doesn't understand. If you understand me, please drop a comment down below. Anyways,
I'll leave it to that one. This salon situation, burn up our hair. Be careful.
Yes, be careful of that shit.
Careful.
If you go to a salon and they claim that they can, make your hair straighter, or they can straighten out your hair like nobody else, chances are it's because they're putting a little bit of relaxer in the conditioner. Without your knowledge, that is a fact. Just because that little girl did it and it was for like laughs in the show, that shit really does happen. Carry on.
Wow, that's some scary stuff you guys have to go through to get your hair done. I mean,
that's why I do my own hair. Do your own hair, people. Just saying.
Unless my barber is from Fleet Street, I don't think I would really have a problem. I just walk in, get my, and I'm good to go and I'm out. You guys have to worry about people putting the wrong stuff, like horrible stuff.
It's not the wrong. It's they're intentionally putting products in your hair that you didn't ask for. You asked for a conditioner and they're putting fucking relaxer or a Texlax in mixed in. It's not right.
That's rough.
Anyways, we can talk about that.
Struggle is real, ladies. Struggle is real. And I feel for you. Really do. She befriends this little girl who
loved it.
Who has
the same little girl that fucked up her hair.
you don't blame her for it?
It was her fault. The little girl thought she was funny.
I think she did it. She did do
it. She admitted she did it.
She's so messed up for doing that though. It's so messed up. Anyway, she caught her stealing clothes and stuff and befriended her, and like they had a whole experience where there was strip search at the store.
At the mall.
I wonder
they have their quirky moments.
Mm-hmm.
But
she reassures us girl that she's beautiful, which is always very important.
Yeah.
Always very important.
And she does her hair for her because the little girl, her mom isn't really around like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
All right, her dad is like a hairdresser.
How do you feel about him being a male hairdresser that creates his own shampoos?
That is awesome. That is awesome. I like that part of the show because it shows a different dimension of masculinity, and that I don't understand where. And even the show talks about it, where it seems like women have this understanding, and yes, I'm going to generalize just a smidge. Bear with me, please. It says that women seem to believe that all men are supposed to be a particular way, like we like long hair, and we.
Yeah.
It talked to, and even her mother was trying to give her this concept of what a man is supposed to be, and even with her father being who he is.
That was culturally unacceptable because the father just started to model, and he's graying,
old as dirt.
and now he's modeling. So It broke a lot of social constructs that.
You broke down a couple of social constructs, and I appreciated the show for that.
Yeah.
Because men can be hairdressers. Plus, dude, you get to hang with women all day. I don't think that's a bad thing. No, not like that. Not like that. You know what I mean. You know what I
I didn't say anything.
mean. You looked with a thing.
This bitch had the nerve to go and get back with the ex after he done broke her heart, right? Now she's, she cut off all her hair, and she's, she just quit her job, and so she's hanging around, and she's fucking, chilling at home with her dog and just dancing and just acting a fool, and he just happens to walk in and see it, and now he's ready to fuck.
Wow, he was not.
Yeah,
that
he
is not true, guys. Do not
that is
listen
what
to.
happened.
Do not
if
listen
you
to
see the way
Ivy.
he's biting them, he's like,
Don't listen to this
he
girl,
was looking
yo.
at her.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. All right. Let's put it
Yeah.
back. Let's put it
Why?
back a little bit. Let's take it back. Anyway, let's take it back a little bit, because what I was seeing is that from the male perspective on this part. Initially, she was this perfection that he had to live up to at all times, and this idea, this concept that he felt like, subconsciously he was he held ideals that he wasn't really aware of. Well, until he brought her to the grave.
They really didn't go too deep into him.
his-
So we're kind of putting ideas into his head. We don't really know what he was thinking.
But based on how the show presented him, it seemed like he was into her, but into her for perfectionism and trying to live up to that perfection as well. Whereas for him it became a bit tiring, and it's like he didn't quite know what he was doing in all honesty. He didn't know what he was doing, because he was trying to please her, but at the same time,
Honestly, I think he was just trying to live his life. But he liked the way that she looked, and he wanted her to keep that. But
still be herself.
Yeah, still be a
Give
human
a little
being.
bit more
Still put
of
your bun
herself,
up. Still put your bonnet on. You can't always have your hair.
See her with her hair down every now and then.
No.
See her a little bit looser, and then in that moment where he walks into the room with it, well, actually he was leaving. He was about to leave. He had the boxes and he was about to go. He walked in, and he saw her just dancing and enjoying herself and embracing her individuality, her moment. She was having her moment.
Yeah.
And he walked in on that, and he was like, who is this person? This person is maybe the person that I would actually want to
It's too
spend.
late. Because, side fact, he already fucked another doctor. So they've only been apart for like a week. It's literally been a week, and he already fucked somebody else. Continue.
I'm gonna say that's like his way of dropping his shoulders and letting his hair down, because he's like for all this time he's always trying to be this perfection that this lady is looking for. Subconsciously he's thinking that, and then he now realized hey, I don't have to live up to that anymore. Screw around.
First off, if you really loved her the way that you said that you did, you wouldn't have just went up and just fucked somebody else. In my personal opinion.
I don't recall him saying he loved her like that though. I don't think that.
Then why are you living with her in her house like that?
You can care about somebody and live with them and not be
right.
in love with them like that.
No, because you're leaving that person on. Especially because
I disagree. It was a mutually beneficial relationship.
No. She thought she was gonna get the marriage and the kids at the end of it. He thought,
but
they're not ready for that right now.
What do you mean the end? If there's marriage and kids involved,
at the end of this pursuit of this relationship, she thought that this
then she
was it.
well, they both weren't on the same page. She was
Exactly.
pursuing the wrong thing. She was pursuing the wrong thing. They both, but it was still a very mutual relationship. They both agreed that they were in a relationship.
Agreed.
So while they were looking for like different things from each other, it was still a relationship that he held true to. It's not until things went downhill that he said,
Oh shit, a bitch with a vagina. Let me just. That's how I felt. That's me, my Aisha's own personal opinion.
not even going front. It's like that's totally a guy thing. We'll have to get to the system because it's yeah, there's anger and frustration involved in ending a long relationship. It's 2 years. 2 years. Two of them things. So of course, I'm gonna mess around. It's like living my best life. Yeah. So,
Are you though? Are you living your best life though? If you just.
He's a doctor. He's a doctor messing with another doctor. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty solid life. I mean. Yeah, anyways.
I thought it was just inappropriate for the two of them to end up fucking in the shower, which we knew kind of was already coming because the foreshadowing from previously earlier in the movie had said, oh, we never fucked in the shower. Now you did. Mm-hmm. So we kind of knew that was coming.
Which shows her breaking out of her shell even more.
So now he's more attracted to her.
They're more, becoming more attracted to each other.
But it's inappropriate.
Why is this inappropriate though?
Because he hasn't shown how he's changed.
She already knew what she was getting with him. He doesn't have to show that he's changing.
But she didn't realize it until the end.
Until the engagement party. It's like, I feel like she should have known once he proposed with an onion ring. I mean,
first off, ladies, don't ever let a man propose to you with an onion ring. It's no, fellas, don't do it. It's not cute. It's not sexy. It's not anything. No, you better go to the gumball machine and go get a 25-cent ring before you use an onion ring as an engagement ring.
Dude was trying to be. Sure.
No, it wasn't. Go to the gumball machine and get a 25-cent ring.
Wow, so that's not wow.
Honestly, I would prefer you did that over a damn. Don't give me an onion ring. I'm gonna eat it.
It's true. She loves onions so much. It's unreal. I've never seen somebody love onions so much. Onions and garlic. I don't
I put in
understand.
everything. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We were talking about what now? The engagement party. How I did not think it was appropriate for the two of them to get back together, but. I mean, they had to for cinematic purposes, I guess, to create some drama.
No, it wasn't to create drama. It was to create the next stage in her growth. That's what it was for. And them getting back together, though it was nice for her, it was good, and she was, able to still enjoy her life. In a nice little way. Her friends were happy for her. Her mom was happy for her.
Right. Everyone's happy that she got the ring. She got the ring.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Kudos on that. Like not an onion ring, but an actual ring.
Right. Don't do onion rings. It's not cool.
But yeah, that was the evolution in her growth, I guess.
Yeah.
What happened? What it all changed? It all changed the instant he told her to become somebody different, like straighten her hair.
Yeah, that's what it was. Straighten her new growth. You don't straighten new growth.
She did that though.
She did do that. Right. Big chop again. Anyways. But you are right about that though.
You're right about what?
Right, that she needed him to say fix your hair for her to understand that he's still not the guy for you, because he still wants to change little things, even though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just like hearing her say I'm right, because I don't hear that very often. It's like once every. We had a full moon a couple nights ago. Right?
I'm so done with him. So everyone jumps in the pool.
And everybody jumps in the pool.
That was like, you know, like the liberating moment where everyone's free and the mom's finally free. Because the mom is a bitch. The mom is
wow. That was, okay. All right. Continue. Don't stop there.
She is though, because her entire life, her child was her doll. That was her thing to dress up and to keep dressed up. She wasn't a person to her. Or at least it didn't seem like it to me.
Did it seem like that's the same way in interaction between you and your mom? Is that
No. My mom let me get dirty. My mom let me make my mistake. She wasn't happy when if my mom thought that I was making a mistake, she would express it then. But she still allowed me to go ahead and make that mistake.
She still had you strive for perfection quite a bit though.
Hashtag Virgo life. So everyone jumps in the pool, and I think because we're into the ending now, I think what I liked is the fact that she ends up, you know, pitching the hairdresser's products to, you know, the next company,
prospective client, yeah,
that you know that she's gonna work for, and we don't know if they get together in the end.
No, but she's absolutely living
Her best life.
Yeah, her best life. And she's living that Nappily Ever After. Title. It comes back. So my takeaway from it was, you know, just be yourself and be happy with who you are. Don't live for your parents. Don't live for other people's opinions of you. And ladies, please love your natural hair. I love it. I love curls.
But he's mine, so don't get that twisted.
Wow. Okay.
My takeaway is not to be yourself, but to not be afraid to be yourself. Because you can be yourself, but still be afraid to be your true, authentic self. And I think there's a difference there. How you feel about that?
She has to one up me every time. She might drop on me just now. Yeah, I saw that. Good job.
If you watch the film, let me know. Drop me a comment down below if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. How would you say to all you Yagi people then to subscribe?
Like, share, subscribe. Big up for the self.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already, make sure that you check out naturallyever.com. We're going to stay up to date with everything related to curls, travel, and life. All the videos that you see here are over there as well. And there's a lot of other just good stuff in there, so make sure that you check that shit out. Otherwise, until next time, guys, stay blessed and unstressed.
Had fun?
I did have fun.
You love doing these videos with me, don't you? You're gonna love that shit. You're gonna love it up so much. And then you're gonna go down and go edit it and just chop out more songs.